if you buy tickets for the FIFA Club World Cup, you can get tickets to the World Cup, which is being held in the US, like this competition, next year. However, you have to buy certain tickets, so they will decide which World Cup game you go to.
You're going to have to write this one down, so go on, you're going to have to...
So you can go, if you buy X amount of tickets for the Club World Cup, you can get a ticket to the World Cup, but they pick which game. So you could be going to an absolute stinker. Now, if you want to go to the final, you have to buy 20 tickets.
Virgin Radio.
Can we first of all say a very happy birthday to the person who joins me right now, Angelina Kelly from Talksport. Can I say that you are 30 today?
Yes, we can say 30. I'm all right with it. I'm embracing it.
Congratulations.
Thank
and you're
you.
spending it with us.
Yes.
Many happy returns. I can just about remember my 30. But let's just move on there. We're going to be poking fun at Arsenal in a moment. And also, this is really cool. You're going to be telling us how you can get a guaranteed ticket to the World Cup, but there's a twist. But should we start with Manchester, where you were celebrating your birthday over the weekend? The derby.
Yes, the Manchester derby. It always is around this time of year when it's my birthday, and I have been to some terrible ones. But this one at the weekend, it was a 0-0 draw. People are saying it was arguably one of the most boring ones. I mean, normally, Man United are in it. They're competing for silverware. Well, they've not been for over a decade now. But Man City, they won 4 Premier League titles in a row. And they've been miles off it this season. They're really struggling. So you've got two teams that are struggling. There's not much in the game. And it was just, I think some people are falling asleep, I'll be completely honest.
You would never have thought that kind of a decade ago, 20 years ago.
No.
That would have been the most exciting day, wouldn't it?
Exactly.
I remember being in Manchester. It was the whole talk of the town.
Yeah, and that's it. And you sort of got a bit of a buzz in the city, but it just on the pitch, it never really took off, to be completely honest. I mean, Man United, for me as a Man United fan, you're grasping at straws this season. They did look like the better team, I'll be honest. And I'm not being biased there, I promise you. They were in the game. They were definitely in the game, and they could have won it. But it just, of all Man United shots, 2 were on target. So I think that tells you everything you need to know. And to be fair to Man City, they didn't have Erling Haaland. He was injured. So it was just one of those. But yeah, a boring one. There was really not much happening.
Now, I need to ask you about this, and you're going to brilliantly explain it. It's kind of, you can go to the World Cup, but there's a twist, isn't there? There's rules, and maybe, possibly. Tell me what's happening.
Yes, so there is the FIFA Club World Cup, which is an extra competition FIFA have organised, and this summer it's expanding to 32 teams. A lot of people aren't that happy about it because they think, footballers, they're already playing a lot of games, and now you've got this extra tournament, but it's happening. You've got David Beckham's Inter Miami are in there, you've got Chelsea, you've got Manchester City, but FIFA are struggling to sell tickets. It's a little bit sluggish, so they've got a bit of an incentive that if you buy tickets for the FIFA Club World Cup, you can get tickets to the World Cup, which is being held in the US, like this competition, next year. However, you have to buy certain tickets, so they will decide which World Cup game you go to.
You're going to have to write this one down, so go on, you're going to have to...
So you can go, if you buy X amount of tickets for the Club World Cup, you can get a ticket to the World Cup, but they pick which game. So you could be going to an absolute stinker. Now, if you want to go to the final, you have to buy 20 tickets. You have to buy a super ticket pack to the FIFA Club World Cup. 20 tickets. There are only 22 match days.
Right.
So to go to 20 different games, considering you're in Seattle, Florida, Atlanta, it's not happening, is it? You can pass the tickets on to family and friends, but basically, if you want to be in America for a World Cup game of some sort, you've got to go to a couple of Club World Cup games as well.
Right, okay. It's just nice to be asked.
Yes.
Now, finally, your little face lit up at the possibility of poking fun at Arsenal. Go on, it's your moment. Go on.
You know what, Arsenal, they try their best, really. They try and try and try. They won the FA Cup in the 2019-2020 season, haven't won the league in over 20 years. They get close, but they never quite manage to do it. Some people might say the bottlers. I'm not saying I'm one of those people. But the Champions League is their competition that they're focusing on this season because Liverpool are so good in the league. And who have they drawn? Real Madrid, who have won the Champions League / European Cup a record 15 times.
There
They've
you
got
go.
people, and I don't know if you've heard of someone called Jude Bellingham, Kylian Mbappe, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Some big names. They are big names, I'll tell you that. And Arsenal have got a Spanish mountain to climb. Real Madrid did lose at the weekend, But Arsenal, it's going to be a tough one for them. Could they bottle it again? I think they could.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Listen, happy birthday, Angelina. Thank you from Talksport. Have the most wonderful day.
Thank you.
And we'll see you again soon.